Back to Basics Mom. Say today I'm going to show you all the stuff I got at the Rubber Stamp Expo put on by Rubber Stamp Events, and this one was in Shakopee, Minnesota, and this is my third year that I've gone to this. So this is, wow, my third haul from this event already. It's hard to believe I've been doing this for that long. So it was really great. They had a lot of great vendors. They had some new vendors. It was really nice. It was a really hot day yesterday, but the venue down at Canterbury Park in their Expo Center is just beautiful, and it was really comfortable, and Sunday's not usually as busy. So this is a layout of everybody that was there, and you get this little booklet when you get in, and you get some coupons and whatnot, so it's really nice. So yeah, so that's the little guide, and I did hit my budget on this show. I wasn't sure if I was going to at first because I wasn't seeing a lot that was floating my boat, but I did most of my big purchases at just like a couple of booths. So we walked around, we looked at some stuff. I mean, I really miss Art Impressions not being there, but they're at the other event, the other expo in St. Paul. But, I had seen some of these vendors at the St. Paul event. So yeah, we just kind of looked around, and we looked at quite a few before we jumped in. So the first stuff I got was actually some close to my heart stuff. I don't have a local demonstrator these days, and I did not go into that booth intending to find anything, but she had everything. It was buy 3 get 1 free or something like that. So I really like these little tiny single stamps that Close to My Heart sells, and they're very reasonably priced. So I saw this little Santa, and I'm like, oh, he's cute. Let's see if I can show you up close. He's super cute. He's not very big, so you can kind of see on there. And then I was like, I don't know, because if I'm going to buy one, then I'm going to buy, to get the deal. But then I saw this little tag one, and I was like, oh, that's super cute. Again, it's, fairly small. So then I found a couple more. So I thought this one was really nice. It had some really fun little sentiments for making tags or just to add to a card. I'm going to adjust my lighting just a sec. See if I can put it up. See if that helps. Oh, that helps. That's better when I'm trying to get up close. So, and then I found this one. So yeah, I bought 3 and I got 1 free, so that was nice. So that was at Close to My Heart. And then this is a smaller stamp company. It's called Morningstar. I will put all the links down below in the video description, so you'll be able to find them. And they have all of their stuff is pretty much wooden stamps, and then they have a few unmounted, but not a whole lot. And the prices are, I don't know, they're okay, but they have some really fun stuff. And I just cracked up when I saw this sentiment: birthdays are good for you. The more you have, the longer you live. I thought that was funny. As my friends and I are all kind of getting older now, I thought that was fun. And then I don't often find stuff like this, so I thought this would be fun to do a card for like cross-country coach, or I don't know. So they're both fairly small. I mean, you can kind of see by my grid here, they're both pretty small, but they were fun, so I got those. And then I just love I've gotten a few things from this booth in other years. It's So Susie / Crackerbox stamps. They combined a couple of years ago, and they have a lot of their own stuff, and they sell a few other things as well. So I got this whole big pile of stuff. So I'm going to slide it back out of the way. And what drew me in were these shocker mermaid silhouettes. So I just thought these were fun, and they had some really fun samples with just like watercolor backgrounds and a simple sentiment. And I thought they were just gorgeous. So I got those. And then I saw these 2 stamps, you know, the little star swirls, and I thought, oh, I can add those to a bunch of the stamp sets that I already have. And I thought those were just fun. And then I saw they had some really fun fairies. So, and again, I went with the silhouettes, and again, they had some really pretty ones with some like watercolor backgrounds and sparkles and the little star swirls. So I thought those were great. And then I thought this was pretty. It's like, I didn't realize at first it's butterflies kind of flying off the tree, but I just thought it was super pretty. And the one that actually, besides the mermaids, the one that actually drew me into the booth was they had all these funky little sea creatures, and I really wanted more. But I saw this one, and he's a lobster, and you know, we've had a discussion before about I'm kind of obsessed with lobsters, not as obsessed as I am with mermaids, but I love my lobsters. So I'm East Coast girl, grew up in Maine. And then I got some fun sentiment stamps, and I love this one. Be what you want to be. Be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. I thought that was great. Birthdays are ordinary days sprinkled with fairy dust. And this was a sympathy kind of sentiment, like for a sympathy card, and I just loved it because this is similar to what I like to write, but a lot of times when you go to write a sympathy card, you just can't think. But this is at the heart of what I love to put in sympathy cards, and it says, in the days ahead, may the memories be your comfort, and may time bring you peace. So I just love that. So I don't know if my camera's shaking. I can hear my daughter moving around upstairs. So sorry about that. She's finishing up her chores so she can go to her friend's house. And then I got a few other things. I usually would wait to buy these things on sale at like Joann's or something, but I was there and I kind of wanted them. So I got this set of stencils, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But I thought they were fun, and they had a big version of this one that I really liked, but the small versions were just fine. And then I got basically more for my money, so I got that. And then I got this set of mixed media stencils, because one of my favorite YouTubers, Lindsay over at Frugal Crafter, swears by these Faber-Castell stencils, and I thought they'd be fun to try. It was only $6.99, and you get 10, which I don't know if you can see all those designs on there, but it's a nice amount of designs. It's a nice selection. So maybe see better on there. Thought those would be, you know, fun to try. And then I've been wanting to try, I'm always looking for a really good glue pen, and I've seen some other crafters that I have a lot of respect for use this Nuvo one, so I'll be trying out this Nuvo glue pen. And the reason I got the stencils was because they had this Bow Bunny glitter paste, which this stuff is so infused. I'm not going to open it right now with glitter, but it's just beautiful. So my sister-in-law got the clear because you can put it over other ink and it'll shimmer through. And I got some silver because I thought it would be fairly versatile. So I want to play around with this. And she wanted to learn a little bit, my sister-in-law wanted to learn a little bit more how to use it. So I'm going to see if I can come up with some projects for her and I to do together, because she works a lot longer hours than I do. So I have a little bit more time to play with stuff and figure things out. And then we went to Tailored Expressions, and yes, I spent enough to get the bag, and I wasn't sure if I was going to, and then I saw the bag, and I love the sentiment. I actually had just grabbed a stamp set, a Grumpling stamp set, just because it had this sentiment on it, so I just loved it. So it's a nice little tote bag. It's a little smaller than the one they had last year, but it was fun. So dump out all my stuff. It's a little hard because I have quite a bit of Tailored Expressions, but I just kind of went with what I was being drawn to. And I think I already have one of these, but again, they always give away die with every purchase. So I think I have this thanks one, I'm not sure. But there's actually a coupon code on the other side here for 10% off online. And there's a couple of things that they were out of and whatnot that I would really like to have. So there's that. And I loved this. This is one of those ones, it's the stamps and the dies. And I kept getting drawn to this one. I mean, I like doing Thanksgiving cards. So I got that. And then this is, I have other ones with circles on them, but this has all different like shapes and sizes. And this was really fun. They had like some oceany theme and some water theme, which, you know, I do a lot of that kind of stuff. So I thought, oh, this is a little bit more than I like to spend on an embossing folder, but the tailored ones are really nice. And I just loved the starry background. I just thought it was fun, so I got that. And I kept getting drawn to this wreath. This is one of those where it's like a multi-step wreath, and you can, you know, kind of make it fit however you want. You can make it a spring theme, a Christmas theme, what have you, and it's, you know, multiple step stamping. This was my freebie I got for spending, you know, one step was the bag, and then the next step was a stamp and die set of choice. They had 3 different ones. This was the last one of this set, so I thought this would be cute, so I got that one. I got, sorry, my son is down here playing again, and so if you hear any noise in the background, that's him, you know, the silly boys. So this is the Crafty Grumplings. I just love the Grumplings. They're so stinking cute. So again, see if I can get it a little bit better with the light there. But yeah, I just loved the sayings on this, and I saw a couple of sample cards. And crafting each day keeps the crazy away. I craft so hard I sweat glitter. In my dream world, paper is free, and stamping makes me skinny. Don't make me crop you, and procrastinator. So I did not get the dies that go with this. I'm not sure how well it'll work in my machine because there's some just the way these are set up, but I mean, I think it'd be fine even to just, you know, either fussy cut them, which I don't really like to do, or just put them inside a circle or something like that. So I did not get the dies for these at this time, but that's okay. Then I saw both of my sister-in-law and I were eyeballing this sentiment set and really, really liked it, so I'm sure I'll be sharing it with her. But it's got some great ones on it. The one that drew us both in was, when something goes wrong in your life, just yell plot twist and move on. So yeah, so be somebody who makes everybody feel like somebody. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. I thought it was a great set. And then this one, the sentiment set, I thought it would go with a lot of the other stamps that I have. So they call it Be a Unicorn, and I have the Tailored Expression unicorns and the dragons, which if you watch my Instagram and whatnot, you saw me post a card with the dragons pretty recently. May all your dreams come true. Wishing you a magical birthday. Your sparkle has not gone unnoticed. You know what's fun? To believe in yourself. You know what's fun? To believe in yourself. So it just makes a difference the way you put your punctuation in there. If you're lucky enough to be different, don't ever change. That's something I try to instill in my kids all the time. And then I've seen a lot of other people use this, and I just have never grabbed it. But they had one there, and it was pretty reasonably priced. So I'm like, I'll try it. It's just a jewel picker, so it sticks to sequins and stuff to make your life a little bit easier. I have another pencil type one that's okay, but I just wanted to give this a try, so I got that. So that's everything I got from Tailored Expressions, and I pretty much thought I was done, but then we went around the corner and there was a company that was new to both of us, and they had some really fun stamps, and what drew me in right away was they had the set of stamps, and it was all, I have 2 band kids. I have kids that love band camp. I have kids that love band and whatnot, so we don't have marching band and whatnot, but I thought this was great. I love this one too. What's the football team doing on the band field? So yeah, I thought that was awesome. And then they also had a cross country set because I have a kid that runs cross country, and this is something that you don't see very often. So I thought that was great, between scrapbook pages and cards for coaches and volunteers and stuff. And then I'm not sure if my girl's going to swim team this year, but I am still scrapbooking swim team from previous years, so I went ahead and got this because swim team stuff is also hard to find because they're two sports that aren't as popular as, you know, football and basketball and all those. So it's hard to find. So I got this one. And then they had a deal where if you buy 4, you get the 5th one free. So, you know me, I'm going to take advantage of the deal. So I got this one. And then there was one other set that I got too, but that one went to my sister-in-law. And that one had penguins all over it. It was super cute. But they had some really fun cards with this one. And I don't have anything like this. So with the hot air balloons. So I just thought it was super, super pretty. And I like the sentiments. So yeah, I got that. And then I did not buy anything from Stamp and Storage, but they did have a coupon. And then they're going to have their event in September out in Shakopee, and they're going to have their warehouse / scratch and dent sale. And then they're also, I guess, opening up a small retail space at their new warehouse that they're going to be opening up. They're moving into a couple of weeks before this event, and that'll be the grand opening. So yeah, so that's for Stamp and Storage. And I'm really eyeballing a couple more of the marker stands, which you can see some of my markers sticking out of the one I have right here. So I don't want to move the camera because I don't want to get all herky-jerky, but that is everything I got. So I'm looking forward to doing some cards, trying out some of this new stuff, trying some stuff with this really, really beautiful glitter paste. This stuff dries really fast. And it's not, and it's like the super microfine glitter too. So yeah, I'm excited to try that. So anyway, that is all I have for you today. Find something crafty to do. If you like this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want to keep seeing more videos, hit subscribe. And don't forget, YouTube has that little bell thing down there now. So if you can get notified when I post new videos. So yeah, that's all for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day.